Hey there, Spurs. Great game yesterday. We got ahead pretty good, and we changed up each time. First quarter, we played box and one. Second quarter, we played man. Third quarter, we played box and one. And fourth quarter, we played man. So I'm glad, and you guys did so good on executing that and changing up. Make sure when we're playing man, which we are only going to play tomorrow, which is against the Celtics, we're only going to play man to man against them. Make sure you guys know who your man is. Call out your man. You guys that are kind of leaders on the team, make sure everybody's got a man. Make sure call out your number of the man you have. So a couple of takeaways from yesterday's game. So if we're on defense now, we were having the point guard come across, and we're still not understanding fully the trap. Okay, so the trap, these guys charge right here in the circle, and they are making just trouble for this guy right here. They're just making trouble. They're hands out. What we were doing a lot yesterday was fouling. We didn't play great defense. We fouled too much. We weren't playing hands out defense. So we want to trap this guy as soon as he crosses the line, but we're not playing the box and one. So we're not trapping tomorrow. So, just take that out of your mind. But we may play that in the Saturday game. So I wanted to let you guys know, we've got to play good defense tomorrow. We have to stick our man, and if he's gotten around you, you have to drop your hands, catch back up, and get your hands back out. Okay, we have to catch back up with our man and play good defense between. Remember, your back of your head is in between him and the basket. Okay, what we're going to do with number 7 on the Celtics, Colt's going to play every minute that he plays, and he's going to just stick him like glue, just smother him so where he doesn't even have a chance to get the ball. But Colt, you got several fouls early on. I think you had 4 just right around halftime or a little after halftime. So we got to be careful with that. Make sure we're playing good defense, not fouling. We do want to go for the ball, but we don't want to slap hands or anything like that. So we want to only foul when we are choosing to foul. We will choose to foul sometimes. And speaking of that, I know it's wet today, but you guys get out there and practice your free throws. Start halfway down the free throw line, get your shot right, and then back up a few steps, and then back all the way up to the free throw line to where your mechanics are good, lots of arc on the ball, lots of flicking of the wrist, and make sure you're using your arms and your legs on that. Take your time on those free throw shots. They're going to be important tomorrow night. So number 7, Colt will be on number 7. Number 1 is also a good player on their team. Don and Jackson will have him. When Jackson's in, you'll be on number 1. Just, again, cover him up. Don't foul him. Just cover him up unless we say foul. And then same thing with Don. Don, you got to don't chase the ball around on defense. Just stick with the man because they're moving like we are. All right? And so on offense, us being red playing offense again, we're going to run the triangle like we normally do. And again, the point guard's going to drive until he can't drive anymore. If he gets bundled up right here, then he's going to try to pass it off to a wing, one side or the other, and the wings are going to try to drive down, right? And then the point guard goes down here in the corner. So you've got this triangle option here. This weak guy's going to drop down. You got a triangle option here as well. All right, then if the ball goes to the other side, because we passed it across or something, we don't want to do cross-court passes like this. We want to try to avoid cross-court passes there, unless this guy's way open. Sometimes Chase and Colt are way open right here. That's another thing with Don and Jackson. They've got to find that low post. But anyway, on offense, if you can drive and then dump it down to Chase or Colt or whatever, then do that. Otherwise, take a floater, take a shot. You wing guys, if you're open, like Alec or any of the other guys that are open on the wing, Eli, if you're open, take a clean shot. Also on the foul line, make sure you're not getting these lane violations where you're shooting and you're landing over the line or you're coming in before the release. These guys yesterday, the refs were calling it on the release. Some guys are calling it a lane violation if it hasn't hit the rim yet. So this league hasn't really pinned down which way they're going to call it and which way the refs are going to call it. Usually, normally in regular basketball, it's on the release of the free throw. You can then enter the lane. We want to box out. Every time the ball goes up, we're boxing out like a security guard at a Taylor Swift concert, but you want to see the concert. The concert's up here, the rim and the ball. And you're just getting that guy away. He's trying to get to Taylor Swift, and you got to get him off of it. You got to back him off, all right? And that's the way you want to do so you have good access to the rebound. That's what we have to do. If we do the slingshot, it looks like this, just one side. This is just one-sided. So the point guard comes down to the left wing would block the defender on the left low post. Low post would come out here to a mid-range shot and shoot it. We'll call a slingshot. It may be our first play of the game. But anyway, tomorrow's man-to-man only. So there's no boxing one. You're just sticking with your man like Eli Nesher and other guys. Don, make sure you're just staying with your man. If somebody's driving to the basket, now we got to stop that drive. But otherwise, you're just staying with your man. You don't want your man to get the ball. You want them to have to make bad passes so that we can pick them off. If you get in a jump ball situation, hug onto that ball. Stay with it. If you go to your knees, remember you have to pass. You can't pick it. You can't stand up and start dribbling. Proud of you guys. We're going to have success tomorrow. We got a different game plan than we did last time versus these guys. So, and we were missing Jackson last time. So I'm feeling good about this. You guys come out there ready to eat. Come out ready to be aggressive. All right, talk to you guys soon.